Hey, what's up you guys, Mr. Awesome here, and welcome to the third video for the road to Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. With the inclusion of Bowser's Fury for Super Mario 3D World, it makes the game's #1 problem of being too linear literally non-existent with its open world structure. Super Mario 3D World is known for its linear point A to point B level structure where you start off at the beginning and then you end up at the flagpole, and not many people like that. So seeing Bowser's Fury come in and totally abandon this type of level design has had me thinking. But before I dive into more detail about that, make sure to tune into my Super Mario 3D Land / Captain Toad Treasure Tracker streams to celebrate the upcoming release of Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. As of right now, we're playing Super Mario 3D Land for the Nintendo 3DS, so if you enjoy that game as the prequel to Super Mario 3D World, please join the stream so we can reminisce on how this game is really good. Loogie Weir with Loogie Weevil alongside my weekly Smash streams with Smash Sundays, where I face every viewer one-on-one in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Each stream is so much fun. I always look forward to seeing familiar faces along with fresh new challengers. So, hope to see you guys there. I'm leaving, bro. I'm leaving. Getting back to the topic at hand, let me ask you, doesn't Bowser's Fury feel a little out of place in Super Mario 3D World? Besides the whole cat aesthetic, because that definitely belongs in Super Mario 3D World. But personally, I can't help but be under the impression that Bowser's Fury was originally planned for Super Mario Odyssey instead. Let's talk about it. So watching the bigger, badder Bowser trailer, anyone can sit here and say that this game belongs in Super Mario 3D World since the theme of this new game mode is its cats. And honestly, this whole cat theme aesthetic thing screams Super Mario 3D World, especially with the whole cat theme, the inclusion of power-ups, Plessy, and the enemies. But if you were to look past and remove the coat of paint of Bowser's Fury, you can't help but make some correlations to Super Mario Odyssey. Let's start off with a few things. There's the opening cinematic. As soon as this trailer drops, you get the whole little cat bell thing, but then you're just blessed with this open world view. This open world view right here is nothing unlike we've seen in Super Mario 3D World. 3D World has never had this much open space, especially with things to do in that open space. You know what game did? Super Mario Odyssey. Super Mario Odyssey has had levels that are big and open and not really empty necessarily. They've all had platforms and stuff of the like. Even if you look at the level itself, you can see branching paths, you can see the platforming sections lead up to other parts. It's all one big old level that doesn't have that point A to point B structure. It looks like you can explore around for the most part. So the location Bowser's Fury is named Lake Lapcat. And honestly, looking at Lake Lapcat itself, it feels like it could be an Odyssey kingdom. Because if you look at Super Mario Odyssey, the kingdoms in that game had set themes to them, like Tosarena. Tosarena had the Skull People, and it had this whole Mexican Day of the Dead aesthetic, which was pretty neat, if you ask me. New Donk City had humans, and it had this whole city bustling vibe, and if you've gone to the city, you can make a lot of correlations to this very location. And then there's Lake Lamode, with the Lock Ladies. Yes, these fish people. This whole lake's place, it's all a giant fish bowl with fish people. I gotta be honest with you, I feel the same way about Lake Lapcat. This is just a whole cat playground if you ask me. The whole theme of this place is cats. So it wouldn't surprise me if Nintendo wanted to harken back to Super Mario 3D World, or at least reference the game with the whole cat aesthetic. Or they just decided to put it once they realized they were going to port the game for Super Mario 3D World. Because you have to remember, these locales I mentioned earlier, like the New Donk City, Tosarena, and Lake Lamode, these were all under generic kingdom names like Metro Kingdom and Sand Kingdom. So taking that logic, wouldn't Lake Lapcat be part of a, let's say, a hypothetical cat kingdom? It makes perfect sense to me, especially in the terms of Super Mario Odyssey. Plus, if you've seen the trailer, you would see that Mario's collecting these cat shines, which really really scream Super Mario Odyssey to me. They remind me so much of the Power Moons. Dude, even the animation is just ripped straight out of Odyssey and just tossed right into Super Mario 3D World. And honestly, looking back, Super Mario 3D World did not have this type of collectathon structure. Yeah, they had stamps and green stars, but every time you collected a green star, there wasn't no animation played, just like in Super Mario Odyssey. And what makes me think that this mode initially belonged to Super Mario Odyssey is the fact you have to collect enough cat shines to face Godslayer Bowser. Yes, I know that's not his name, but, you know, canonically we're calling him Godslayer Bowser, okay? Thank you. And just even the fact you have to collect these cat shines to face Godslayer Bowser just feels so Super Mario Odyssey-like. Think back to Super Mario Odyssey where you have to collect a certain amount of power moons in order to face a certain boss. It's like they just ripped the structure from that game to this one. Even the Godslayer Bowser fight is an open world fight, something that was not in Super Mario 3D World to any means, because everything in that game, like I said, for the most part, was linear. But this fight reminds me of that Seaside Kingdom fight with this big octopus king guy. And that fight was open world like. You literally had to travel around and hit him and stuff. It wasn't no arena fight, it was literally you within that kingdom. I don't know, it's honestly, the more I look at the Bowser's Fury mode without the whole cat theme and aesthetic, it gives me Super Mario Odyssey vibes. I can't help it at all, to be honest with you. I can't help the fact to think that this is just Odyssey DLC with a Super Mario 3D World coat of paint on it. Hey, I hope you guys are enjoying this video. The last two videos did really well. We surpassed our like goals so much. Thank you guys so much. You guys are really well appreciated. The road to Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury is really fun. This is a really fun journey, and thank you to all the new people that have subscribed and joining me and every Super Mario 3D World fan on this road to Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. Do me a favor, let's make this video hit 150 likes. Again, I don't want to get too cocky because the last two videos did really well. I think 150 likes is good. I might just up every video 50 likes at this point. So thank you in advance for liking, and thank you to all those new people that have subscribed. You guys are the best. To me, Bowser's Fury is just Odyssey DLC with a Super Mario 3D World coat of paint on it. Which, I'll be straight up with you, I don't mind at all, because Super Mario 3D World is a fantastic game. Anyone can argue with me, and I'll say this. Super Mario 3D World is a really good game. Why? Because it took the whole concept of 3D Mario, added 4 players, and made it fun. If a game's fun and it isn't broken, it's a good game to me. I think that the team behind Bowser's Fury originally had this planned as DLC for Super Mario Odyssey, and it makes perfect sense because Super Mario Odyssey, besides Luigi's Balloon World, has had no DLC that's as big as this one. Hey, if anything, I'm starting to think that the team built a foundation and structure behind the idea of Bowser being possessed and began to work on level design and the whole world and, you know, just the whole structure of the mode. And Nintendo probably just came out of nowhere, and based on what I'm assuming, because I don't work for Nintendo, clearly I don't have an uncle at Nintendo or anything, but I'm assuming Nintendo came in and told the team that they were releasing a port of Super Mario 3D World, that they should just rework the DLC into a mode, into that Super Mario 3D World port. Maybe Nintendo didn't want to name it Super Mario 3D Deluxe, because honestly, a lot of these games have had Deluxe. Maybe Nintendo wanted to stray away from that and tell the people, hey, we want to market this game as Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. Because looking at Bowser's Fury alone, it just feels like its own game, honestly. I'm pretty sure if Nintendo were to sell Bowser's Fury on its own, it would sell quite well, just because some people, honestly, don't like Super Mario 3D World. And the whole concept of Bowser's Fury is pretty interesting. I've had friends that don't like Mario and say, damn, I kind of want to play this just to see what's going on. So with this new information, again, I assume the team probably scrapped the Odyssey enemies and capping mechanics and replaced them with 3D World enemies and 3D World power-ups. It makes perfect sense, and honestly, I can see this mode working with both type of games. Plus, I think the cat theme, as I mentioned before, was probably a nod to Super Mario 3D World. Just because, you know, the Super Mario Odyssey really referenced all the existing 3D Mario games. But if you ask me personally, I don't feel like it's a big deal which game Bowser's Fury's on, just because both Super Mario Odyssey and Super Mario 3D World are great games and they use the same engine. Literally, Super Mario Odyssey is built off the engine Super Mario 3D World used, so it's like they're for the same game anyway. It's just a different coat of paint, to be honest with you. It's great to see Nintendo throw in more stuff into these ports than just slapping the World Deluxe and throwing an extra mode and calling it a day. But yeah, personally, I feel like Super Mario Odyssey was going to have Bowser's Fury, but it ended up being better for Super Mario 3D World, and I think it suits it better, to be honest with you. Either way, we're getting this game, and either way, we're all gonna play it, so hey, I think this is more of a reason to love Super Mario 3D World anyway. Thanks for making it to the end of this video. Remember, this is the third video of a 5-part series of videos for the road to Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. So make sure to subscribe and turn on that notification bell for more Super Mario 3D World videos and the upcoming Super Mario 3D Land / Captain Toad Treasure Tracker streams for the rest of this month up until the release of the game on February 12th, 2021. Shout out to my current YouTube members. You guys put that pizza in my pepperoni. Without your monthly support, this channel would have not grown as much as it did these past few months. If you want to support the channel, make sure to hit that join button and become a member for as low as $1 a month. And you get access to these exclusive emojis, and in the comment section you stand out from everyone, so it's pretty cool. Also, make sure to buy your very own Mr. Awesome merch and be part of these good looking individuals on screen. You guys look stunning. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe for more Super Mario 3D World content. And as always, stay golden.